Olá, pessoal, muito boa noite. Tem alguém por aí? Deixa eu ver. Vamos esperar essa galera chegando. São 9h01 aqui no Brasil. Nós vamos começar essa aula hoje, essa aula ao vivo. Estou aqui com vocês. Well, guys, if you prefer that I speak in English, let me know. If you prefer that I give this class all in Portuguese, it's always up to you. Well, welcome to this class. Good evening to everyone. It's 9 p.m. now in Brazil, and we're going to talk today about number of nouns. So, how to make the plural of nouns in Portuguese. So, it's so hot in Brazil right now that I'm using this fan right here, and it's very, how can I say that? It is bothering me. Anyway. Ok, vamos começar. Well, guys, in this class, what you're going to learn? You're going to learn how to make the plural number of nouns in Portuguese. And of course, you will learn lots of new vocabulary. Okay? So I'm gonna share my screen with you so you can follow what I'm saying, right? Can you hear me well? Just let me know if the sound is good. And if you can see me well. Deixa eu mostrar. Ok. Right. So if you're new here in our channel, just let me know. Let me tell you who am I. Well, I'm Adriele, as you can read right here. I'm teacher Dri for our students, and the other teacher is Luigi. Teacher Luigi is here. One Tuesday is me, the other one is Luigi. So every week we have a live class here on Instagram, on YouTube, and we teach any topic in Portuguese. So if it's your first class, you can check past classes in our channel. Just go and see the list of classes that we had. Okay, every single week we are here. We are here teaching Portuguese, teaching something new. So be very welcome and enjoy our classes. All we want is to help the greatest number of people to learn to communicate in Portuguese. Okay? You guys that are here right now, me conta aí. Tell me, where are you in the world? Oi, Jacob. Oi, Dri. Tudo bem? E você? Hey, Bill. How are you doing? Vamos lá. Então, deixa eu compartilhar a minha tela aqui com vocês. Ok, vamos lá. Boa noite, boa noite. Ai, gente. Aqui, ó. Tudo ótimo. O Bill tá em São Paulo. Eu tô tentando ver porque eu não tô conseguindo atualizar uma coisa aqui para vocês. Vamos lá, ok. Tô de volta, pessoal. I'm back, ok? Sorry. I just clicked something here that didn't work. Vamos lá. Vamos continuar. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo compartilhar minha tela. Ok, vamos lá. Oh my goodness. Tô tentando. E aí, Safe, como é que você tá? Tudo bem? Jacob e Bill. Bill é de onde? Tá em São Paulo. O que você tá fazendo em São Paulo, Bill? What are you doing? Do you live in São Paulo? Quem mais tá por aqui? Bill, Jacob, Safe. Say hello, guys. Say where you are in the world right now. Can you still hear me well? Esse vento tá bem. Deixa eu empurrar dentro. Ok, sorry. Que alívio. Oh, tá. Bill, você tá em São Paulo, tá muito calor aí. It's too hot where you are. Que aqui tá muito, muito calor. Ok, acho que agora vai dar. Peraí. Acho que agora vai dar certo. Vamos ver. Oi, Kadma, tudo bem? Como vai? Sou de Louisville, Estados Unidos. Bem-vinda. Seja muito bem-vinda. É, gente, não tá funcionando. Vamos lá. Vamos tentar de outro jeito. Eles não vão conseguir ver minha tela, mas vocês podem ver. Exato. What is that? Tá difícil, viu? Vamos lá. Não muito calor aqui em Londres. Em Londres já tá esfriando, né, Safe? Agora já entrou o outono, já deve estar tudo amarelinho, tudo laranjado, vermelho, né? Meu Deus, gente, não tá funcionando. Vamos lá. Estou em Toronto. Em português, eu sei em Toronto, like em Londres. Isso, muito bem. Very good. Não vou conseguir compartilhar, porque se eu compartilhar, eu vou ter que criar, vou ter que sair de novo. Deixa eu ver se eu vou conseguir mostrar alguma coisa para vocês aqui. Vamos lá. Bom, a gente vai falar hoje sobre como fazer o plural em português. Quando you need to think that first you need to understand what are nouns. What are nouns? We have nouns in every language, right? So we have nouns in English, in Spanish, in Portuguese. In Portuguese, we call it substantivo. Substantivo. Okay? So substantivo is the name we use. Não consigo compartilhar. Então não tem jeito. Não é normal esse calor. Não é normal. É verdade. A gente está com um calor absurdo, fora do normal. Em todo o Brasil. Yeah, everywhere. Então vamos lá. Okay, so nouns are the words we use to name people, places, animals, things in general, right? So every word that we use to name something is a noun. Okay, so for example, we have screen, and in Portuguese is tela. We have here planta, it's a noun, we're naming this. Mesa, celular, Pronto. So we use all that to name things, right? So in Portuguese, we have gender and nouns, difference of gender and number for our nouns. So most of nouns will be either feminine or masculine in gender, or and singular and plural in number. So the general rule says that to make the plural of nouns in Portuguese, we just need to add the letter S. I sent it in the email for you earlier today. The okay. So we need the general rule says we add the letter S in the end of nouns. And I sent to you in the email earlier today a list of phrases of sentences for you to try to make the plural of those sentences. Yeah, some of them will have specific rules. So we're gonna correct the sentence, and we together. I don't know if you have received it, and we are going to talk about the rules we have for each part of those sentences. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you the list in the comment section if you haven't seen it. Vamos lá. Oh, you can find it if you haven't received that in the email. Here we go. Acho que foi. Yeah. Because I can't share my screen, I don't know why. So, the first rule we have is when a noun ending in M, we have the plural ending with N and S. Oi, Mary. So, for example, the word homem. If I want to say the plural of this word, how would I say that? Homem. It ends with M. How will it be if I want to say it in the plural? So, for example, I say, o homem estava na rua. Uma frase. How would I make this sentence in the plural form? O homem estava na rua. How do I do that? Any ideas? Mary said it correctly. Homens. Homens. Very good. Homens. With N and S in the end. Very well. So in this sentence, o homem estava na rua will be os homens estavam na rua. Os homens estavam na rua. All right. So when we have nouns that end in R, R, and Z, they have their plural ending with ES. ES. So for example, the word revolver and raiz. How do we make the plural of these two words? Revolver, it's one word. And the other one is raiz. So how do you do that? Revolver. How do you make the plural of this word? Revolver. Revolver is shotgun. And what about raiz, root? How do you make the plural of these two words? So revolver will be revolveres. Most of the time when the a noun ending in R, the plural will be es. So revolver, revolveres. So raiz is root in Portuguese. So we say raízes. Then it's the same rule. Ending in Z, the plural will end in es, es. Raiz, raízes. Okay? Now what about words like quintal that ends in al? Quintal. What about it? Quintal means backyard. Okay, good question. I'm still on the words that end in M. So what is the plural of amendoim? Em guaxinim, vamos lá. Amendoim will be amendoins. Let me show you that. Amendoim, amendoins. Guaxinim will be guaxinins. Guaxinim, guaxinins. Yeah. Same rule. Ending M, you add N and S in the end. Ok? Homem, homens. Guaxinim, guaxinins. Amendoim, amendoins. Beleza? Yes, same pattern as homem. Mhm. Let me think about other example maybe. I don't have it now. Like, vou pensar em outros além de M, I-I-M. Ah, ok, vamos lá. Most and for example, massagem. How would be massagem in Portuguese, in the plural? And what about jasmine? Since we got back to words ending in let's see. So massagem, jasmine, or ending. Oh, another example is nuvem. Try to do the plural of these three words. Massagem, jasmine, mensagem is a good one too. Mensagem e nuvem. Try to do it by yourself. I'm gonna correct. Massagens, massagens. Very good, Mary. Que mais? Eu gosto de massagem. Adoro massagem. Como a gente faz o plural de jasmine? Nuvem, nuvens. Very good. That's it. Nuvens. Ok, beleza. Vamos seguir então. A gente estava falando já do AL, né? Vamos voltar lá. Então, peraí. Ah, muito bom. Mensagens. Mensagem, mensagens. My phone is in Portuguese, so I see it all the time. Perfect. And guys, this is a great tip. If you are learning Portuguese, change the language of your phone. It helps a lot to learn vocabulary, some functions. Very good. It's a very good idea. Okay, so we talked about quintal. I asked you how to make that, and Mary answered quintais. So normally, when we have words that ending in AL, the plural will be with ES. Ok? Quintal, quintais. Vamos ver mais, ó. Tá? Also, words ending OL, which will be the same thing, like caracol, caracóis, snail. Hotel, hotéis. Vamos ver outros exemplos agora. Outro. Change your GPS to Portuguese and rely on just the audio to direct you. That way you can end up completely lost. Don't do that in real, okay? Be careful. Então vamos lá. Como ficaria a palavra aluguel? I forgot to show you. Quintal, quintais. Caracol, caracóis. Hotel, hotéis. Aham, aluguel, aluguéis. Aluguel, aluguéis. What about lençol? Lençol, how to make it? Lençol. Lençol, lençóis. Very good. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's one no yawning. Yeah, I'm so tired. Eu vou contar para vocês por quê. I'm gonna tell you in Portuguese why I'm so tired, okay? Well, first, it's because it's too hot in Brazil right now. And the guy that was supposed to install our air conditioning here, I said I was saying that in Portuguese, okay? Tô muito cansada, eu vou contar em português para vocês. So, eu me mudei de casa semana passada. So I moved to a new house last week. E, bom, semana passada eu passei a semana toda colocando as coisas em caixas, organizando a mudança, me preparando para mudar de casa, né? Começamos a fazer várias coisas. Na quinta-feira eu limpei a minha casa. Ai, meu Deus, limpei minha casa nova. Na sexta-feira a gente fez a mudança. E fazer mudança, trabalhando com criança pequena, foi muito cansativo. Are you following what I'm saying? Is it too fast? Or is it okay? Can you understand what I'm saying? So, para completar, tá muito calor no Brasil. Too hot in Brazil. Muito calor no Brasil. E tá muito calor aqui, em Carangola, onde eu moro. E quando a gente fez a mudança, nós combinamos com o rapaz que muda, que trabalha com ar-condicionado no Brasil, aqui em Carangola, que instalou o nosso ar-condicionado. A gente combinou com ele de trazer o ar-condicionado do apartamento em que a gente morava para essa casa. A gente tem 2 ar-condicionados. Um no escritório, onde eu estou aqui agora, e um no nosso quarto, onde a gente dorme. E o Otávio combinou com ele e ele disse que na quinta-feira, na quarta-feira da semana passada, estaria instalado. Ele terminou de colocar as coisas dos ar-condicionados na sexta-feira. Mas não ligou porque estava faltando uma peça. A peça chegou ontem e a gente estava esperando que ele ligasse hoje. Mas ele não ligou. Vai ligar só amanhã. E tá muito calor. E o calor deixa a gente muito mais cansado, com mal-estar, né? So, how do you understand that? How do you understand that, guys? Mary, Jacob, Desmond, safe. Kadma, are you still here? Who is here? So, I said, for those that couldn't understand, that we moved last week to a new house, and I was so tired because of that, because I worked the whole week, putting things in boxes, packing our stuff, and then I had to clean the new house, and I had to we brought the things to the new house and put everything in their places, set and organized the house during the weekend so we could start working again yesterday. And to complete that, it's too hot in Brazil, and I am actually very tired because of that, and I'm not feeling very well. We were expecting to have our air conditioning functioning last week. The deal with the guy that installed air conditioning here for us, it was to make it on Wednesday, last Wednesday, and he didn't. And then when he did it, it was Friday last week, and it was missing a piece, and we had to buy that, and the piece arrived yesterday. And he said he would install the air conditioning today, but he didn't. So he said he's coming tomorrow, and I hope so, because tomorrow it will be 38 degrees here in Carangola. 38 Celsius degrees in Carangola. It's a lot. So I think it's 100 Fahrenheit that yesterday someone told me. Too hot, you know. And I hope to have my air conditioning. Yes, 38. Right now it's 26. Let me see. I think it says, yeah, right now it's 27. But it's terrible anyway. It was the maximum temperature today was 35. 435. Okay, so a new word for you to try to make the plural. You're talking about degrees. What about this word here? This one. Grau. Grau is degree in Portuguese. Grau is degree. Yay, very good. It's just put an S at the end of the word. No special rule. Graus. I can handle over 30. And you're in Canada, right? I understand that. Why you can't handle that. So don't come to Brazil during summer. Probably will be worse during summer in Brazil. Coming Oklahoma. I haven't been there, so but I believe it's hot, like, you know. São Paulo agora são 28. Yeah, São Paulo is hotter than here. That's so curious. That's never true. But I believe that. My brother lives in São Paulo. Meu irmão mora em São Paulo. And he said it is too hot there. Vamos continuar. So, it's hot. Agora vamos ver palavras que terminam em il. Il. How do we make that? Like the word canil. Canil. How do we make the plural of it? The rule says that when you have a word nouns ending E-L, I-L, E-L, il, they have their plural ending in is or ace, like is or ace. So how do you make the word can you, the plural of this word? Can you? Jacob is asking, they don't have central air conditioning there in Brazil? They do, but in companies, banks, and houses are more difficult. But I'm planning that if I build my own house, when I buy my own house, I want to install central air conditioning. I don't want to live in this hot weather, crazy hot weather. And it's getting worse with time, with years, right? So to make the plural of words like can you, we need to add is or is in the end. So can you will be canis. Canis. What about míssil? What about míssil? Míssil. Vocês me dizem. What do you tell me? Míssil. Move to England. Safe. I really would love that. But I have been to England, to London during summer in July. It was unbearable, especially because at the hotel that we stayed, Lud and I, we went to Wales to present a paper in a conference in Wales in 2016. And we spent a few days in London before going to Wales and after that too. When we arrived in London, it was very hot. And at the hotel that we stayed, there wasn't air conditioning. The rooms were very, the walls. I believe that it's true for most of houses in Europe. They are too, how can I say that? Well, you are protected from the cold in your houses and buildings. And so we have, it was not freshing. So it was, how can I say that? And there wasn't air conditioning or fan. It was very, very, very hot inside the room where we slept. And they use, how do you call carpet in English? Let me think. When you have that like kind of carpet, I don't know, kind of, yeah, I think it's carpet, right? On the floor. And oh, but here in Brazil, houses are also made with bricks. Carpet, I think it's carpet. Everything was like that. And it was too hot, too hot. And when we took a shower, and when we stepped on the floor, it was not cold, it was still hot. So I don't know. If I move to London, probably I will need air conditioning in my house to survive the summer. But summer in Sweden, where we lived, were fine. Were very nice actually. The highest temperature we got when we were living in Sweden was 27 degrees. 27 graus. That's not too much for a Brazilian, right? Ok, muito obrigada, gente. Carpet. Ok. Beleza, vamos lá. Míssil é mísseis. Muito bem. Very good. Pastel, pastéis. Excellent. Also good. Vamos lá. Perfeito. It's like hotel, hotéis, pastel, pastéis. Vamos ver agora. Nouns ending in S. They have their plural ending in es, or they don't vary. So how do you make the plural of words like, vamos lá, lápis? How is the plural of lápis? Tell me. And what about, so we say o lápis in the singular. And how is the plural of lápis? Very good, safe, no change. So you say o lápis and os lápis. What about um, ônibus? What about ônibus? Bus. Lápis, for those that don't know, is pencil. Pencil. And ônibus is bus. How do you say buses in Portuguese? Or how is the plural of this word? Muito bom, os ônibus. Os ônibus. Perfeito. Agora vamos ver palavrinhas que terminam em ão. Ão. Nouns ending in ão have their plural in three different ways. We can replace ão by ões, ão by ães, or ão by ãos. So I'm gonna send you three different words and then you make the plural of these words, okay? So the first one is ação. 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 Try ação. Then try cão. Muito bem. Jacob está mais rápido do que eu. Ação, ações. Muito bem. You only need to make C cedilha in your keyboard. Ações. Very good. Very good. Brandon too. Muito bom. What about cão? Which is also dog. Cão. How do you make that? Cão. Cão, and then the last one will be grão. Grão. Start with cão, that means dog, then make grão, which is grain. Okay, I'm gonna wait that. You know, there are some words that even Brazilians get confused. For example, these two words are very confusing for us. Ok, so Brandon said grãos, muito bem. Então, ações, grãos. Ah, vamos lá. Cão, não, é cães, Mary, cães. Cão, cães. Cão, cães. Ok? Tá, vocês têm algumas dúvidas aqui, ó. O Jacob compartilhou três palavrinhas aqui. Mão, pão, chão. So these are mãos, pães, chãos. Deixa eu compartilhar com vocês. Mãos, pães, chãos. Ok? Deixa eu ver o que mais. O Safe disse coração. Como faz coração, galera? What is the plural of coração? Como a gente faz o plural de coração? Do you know? Yeah, it's hard. Hmm. Yeah, here you actually doesn't have a pattern. Yeah, because all the words ending in "on" the same way, and then sometimes you just replace the by "on," right? So and add a "es." So it's hard, but don't worry. You need to use the words, and you get to use them, and then you remember that. Okay? It's just to mess up with gringos, no other reason. And Brazilians too. For example, these words here, cidadão, alemão, they are Brazilians. They will say cidadões, cidadães, cidadãos. Which one is the correct one? And alemães, alemãos, alemões. It's hard, you know? It's too hard for us to. Don't think it's only to mess up gringos, but it's to mess up Brazilians too. But the correct is cidadãos, I guess, and alemães. At least I hope I'm correct. Cidadãos. Cidadãos? Deixa eu ver. Meu Deus, agora fiquei na dúvida, hein? Peraí. Falei certo. Cidadãos e alemães. Just use English, Germans, yeah? Better, much better. Alemães, ok? Vamos lá. Também com pães de queijo. Uhum. Quantos pães de queijo você quer? You have to use the plural correctly. Okay, we are talking about coração. You didn't answer me. How do you say coração in the plural? You say corações. Corações. Ok? Muito bem. Very good. English has plenty of weird plurals too. Yeah, I know. Então, vamos lá, pessoal. Agora eu vou colocar as frases para vocês me dizerem como a gente diz essas frases em português. How do we say these sentences in não é em português, in the plural. Então, primeira, te encontro no hotel. Como vai ficar isso no plural? Te encontro no hotel. Te encontro no hotel. Opa, deixa eu só mostrar para vocês como é a frase. Espero comentários de vocês aí. Te encontro no hotel. Tudo bem, te encontro nos hotéis. Excelente, te encontro nos hotéis. What about this one here? Preciso de papel. Preciso de papel. Como vai ficar essa? I need paper. Preciso de papel. Muito bem. Isso, de papéis. Muito bem. Preciso de papéis. Brandon, very good. Mary, preciso dos papéis. Que ali, dos papéis ou de papéis. Since it was G before, we would prefer G in this case, like here. If it was preciso do papel, then we would have to make the plural of those, right? But since you're using just the preposition, don't need to put the article, right? So, next sentence. Este copo é de cristal. This glass is crystal. Como que a gente faz esse copo de cristal? Meu Deus, que calor! Esperando a resposta de você. Este copo é de cristal. Agora a gente tem que mudar a frase toda, tá? We have to change the whole sentence. Estes copos. Muito bem, Brandon. Estes copos são de cristal. De cristal ou. Vocês não mudaram o cristal. Estes copos são de cristais. Vocês não mudaram o cristal, que é o que eu queria. Estes copos são de cristais. Eu queria que a gente praticasse o plural do cristais. Not about. Ele é o meu amor. Ah, eu queria muito gelinho frio agora. Ele é o meu amor. How do you say that? Change the whole sentence too, ok? Vamos lá, ó. Começa com eles são os meus amores. Muda tudo. Eles são os meus amores. Muito bem. What about vamos ver o mar? Let's see the sea. Just don't let them find out that you have more than one amor. Well, I can say Otávio and Emma. Otávio e Emma são os meus amores. My husband and my daughter. I can use that. I can have more than one love. What about vamos ver o mar? Let's see the sea. This sentence is so funny in English. Let's see the sea. Vamos ver os mares. Muito bom, Brandon. Vamos ver os mares. What about this sentence here? Me empresta um lápis. Lend me a pencil. Me empresta um lápis. Como vai ficar isso no plural, galera? How is that in the plural? Me empresta um lápis. Tô carregando, parece demorando um pouquinho para chegar a mensagem de vocês. Aí. Uns lápis. Muito bem. Me empresta uns lápis. Muito bom, excelente. E agora essa frase. A cor do vestido é rosa. Frase toda, ok? Because you're gonna change cor. Beleza, Mary. Isso é as cores, but you have to say as cores do vestido. Os vestidos são rosa. Rosas. Muito bom, Brandon said correctly and decorative. As cores dos vestidos são rosas. E essa frase agora aqui, ó. Estou com dor. Não fica dor no plural? Jake is giving a tip here. Dri just did a video a few weeks ago on borrowing and lending. Make sure to watch it if you're not sure. Emprestar. The verb emprestar em português. And pegar emprestado. To borrow, emprestar. Não. To borrow, pegar emprestado. To lend, emprestar. Estou com dores. No need to change estou por estamos, but that's okay. The next one is essa flor é linda. Essa flor é linda. Essa flor é linda. This flower is beautiful. Como que a gente faz? Essas flores são lindas. Muito bem. E eu adoro abacaxi. Como vai ficar o plural de eu adoro abacaxi? Meu Deus, que sono é esse? Eu adoro abacaxi. I love pineapple. What is the plural of this sentence? You can say just eu adoro abacaxis. Eu adoro abacaxis. And what about this sentence here? Ela usa bisturi na cirurgia. I'm not clear what you're trying to say by pluralizing abacaxi there. Bocejos. Bocejos. Oh my goodness. Eu adoro abacaxis. Yeah, because I can pluralize abacaxi, no? If I want to say that I like more than one abacaxi, that I like all the abacaxis. Você gosta de abacaxi na pizza? Adoro. Eu gosto de abacaxi no hambúrguer. Já comeram? Hamburger with pineapple on it. So delicious. There is one hamburger that we always order here. Yes. We call it delivery in Portuguese. We use the English word, but it's like takeaway. I guess. It's when we call and someone deliver the food at our place. So then they don't have a burger place. You only call them. They make that in their houses. So it's delicious. And it's like the burger, right? The meat, bacon, and the cheese, and they put like a pineapple jam. Oh, it's incredible. Muito bom. Ok, my sentence was ela usa bisturi na cirurgia. But you're so focused on the pineapple, the abacaxi. How is the sentence? You know, bisturi is scalpel, something that we used in surgeries. Mais um bocejo. Vocês estão contando meus bocejos? Are you guys counting how many? Não sei bocejo em inglês. I forgot. Okay, yes, we pluralize cristal, but not in sentences like that one. That one is was just to show you here, but it actually it's not something that we actually use. We say that something is made of crystal, it will stay in singular. Isso é feito de cristal, essas Esses vidros são feitos de cristal. But I can pluralize cristal like o cristal está em cima da mesa, ou os cristais estão em cima da mesa. Ok? So I can have more than one crystal. Outra pergunta: tem iFood em Carangola? Tem. There is iFood em Carangola. Ok, eu coloquei. Ele não gosta de caju. Ele não gosta de cajus. Yeah. Eu abri o baú. Mais um. Yawn. Yawn? É assim que fala, será? Yawn. Eu abri o baú. I opened the trunk. How can I say baú in plural form? Eu abri os baús. Muito bem. Bem, guys. Perfeito. O problema é esse. Not about the sentence. O problema é esse. Opa. Não tô mostrando, né? Os problemas são esses. Very good. Pessoal, é o seguinte. Yeah, I learned this word today. Thank you. Okay, guys. I want to thank you all that stayed here with me. Obrigada a vocês que ficaram aqui comigo. Even in the beginning, we had some trouble, like always. With me, we always have trouble with the live classes. But I'm going to change that. I hope so. So, thank you for joining me today. I prepared this class for you. Every Tuesday, actually, we have the work of preparing a class, bringing something that we believe that's going to help you. And it's much better when you guys interact with us. So every time you decide to join our live classes, come with the intention of participating because that makes the difference in our classes. Okay, and bring questions. We love questions. Even if you're teaching here on YouTube or on Instagram, always bring questions, interact with us. We'll be happy and glad to help you. Also, since Jacob mentioned a content that we posted in our YouTube channel teaching the differences between to lend and to borrow in Portuguese, how to say that in Portuguese, there are so many new videos in our YouTube channel. Every week we started posting new videos. And now our podcast that we had before with just me, it was just my voice and it was just audio. Now we have new episodes of this new season with Luj and I together, and we have the video option. So you can either listen to our podcast wherever you are, but you can also watch it and see Luj and I interacting, which is very interesting and funny. And we have more episodes coming. So if you have any suggestion of themes, things that you would like to see Luj and I talking about, just comment in the videos. Okay? So we're gonna prepare that for you. Vamos lá. Brandon, ok. Obrigada pela aula. Obrigada a vocês. Thank you, Dri. Obrigada, Mary. Beijo. Mary, I really hope to see you here in January. And Brandon, you're a new Yapper, and you need to know that we are going to have the second edition of the Brazil Experience Immersion, this event, this in-person event that is only for Yappers. It's going to happen here in Caragola. Safe came, and the last edition in July. And you're going to have this summer edition. It's going to be summer in Brazil, and you're going to visit waterfalls where we can actually go inside the water. You can actually swim, and we're going to have a pool party, carnival party, because it's going to be carnival the following weeks. So if you're planning to come to Brazil anytime soon, maybe you can plan to come to the Brazil experience. It's going to be an incredible experience for you and for anyone that decides to come, any yapper deciding to come. Okay? Mary coming to Carangola, I really hope. Guys, Carangola is magical. There is me, there is my daughter, Otávio. Luigi will be here. In January, Vitor, Luigi's husband, will also be here. And he's a nice guy to talk, and he's fun as well. And you can go to bars, and you are going to visit coffee places. Of course, you're going to taste a lot of coffee. You'll be in Minas Gerais, where the best coffees grows. We are here in Carangola, very close to Caparaó, where the best coffees in Brazil are produced. And it's going to be very different from the experience you had, safe in July, because the weather will be different, and the landscape will be different too. So I think you should come. Oh, Mary saying, Safe, I don't know. Are you coming back? Mary, you don't know? I was 100% sure that you would be here. Brandon saying, talvez posso falar com a minha esposa, bring her. Oh, go back if you go. Yeah. Qual plural de mel? Mels? Mês? Deixa eu ver. Também não sei. Só preciso de café, pudim e pão de queijo. Delicious. It's all that we need in life. Coffee, and I would add a slice of cheese. Oh my god, they are planning to get married. I think it's a little bit different to get married here in Brazil. Not like in the US where you can go and get married in Vegas, for example, Las Vegas. No, in Brazil we can do that. Oh my god. Yeah, something funny about that. In Brazil, I see a lot of American movies, and I am actually not sure if that is true, but I see that in US you can you can find a license, get a license to pre, how do you say, to celebrate marriages, weddings, celebrate weddings, and you not celebrate, to be the president of marriage. How do you say that? Of weddings, officiate weddings, right? But in Brazil, that's not possible. You either can marry with the presence of a religious person, or you can marry, but to have it official, you need to have someone that work for that, like that is certified to do that. Anyway, and you need the legal documents. I got married in the US in summer and then married in Brazil in winter. Did the Portuguese wedding service before I knew my any Portuguese. Oh my god, how was that? Was that fun? I think we could talk about it in any group classes about marriages, differences, and things like that. There is a civil registration, yes. Yes, and you need someone that is allowed to do that. Did the Brazilian wife know that you were already married? Oh, this Jacob is so funny. Okay, guys, let me go now. Thank you. Beijo para todos. O papo tá bom, but I have to go. Tchau, tchau.